First up today, I'm inspired in my defiance by the fact that Donald Trump is looking to lower prices for GLP-1 drugs. The price for these drugs, like Ozempic, has always been higher than it needed to be. But I'm not inspired by the fact that Donald Trump is looking to lower prices for a single category of drug. I think it's pretty clear that he is using this one category of drug that is incredibly popular in order to avoid the major issue that he has no plan for healthcare. It's a carefully crafted performance, a way to distract from the systemic healthcare crisis facing millions of Americans. The inability for many Americans to pay for their healthcare premiums is not in any way helped by lowering the price of weight loss drugs. It doesn't create support systems for sick Americans. It doesn't inject additional money into research for actually finding solutions to major problems in the healthcare industry. It doesn't even create ways of negotiating lower priced drugs in all categories. It is simply a hollow gesture. It's a stark reminder to me, and hopefully to you, that what we need is a system for healthcare, not a Band-Aid. The talking points are not enough. When even folks like Marjorie Taylor Greene are asking where the Republican healthcare plan is, you know that things have gotten really bad. It isn't okay just to say that it's coming in 2 weeks or to present blank plans to anyone who is asking. We have to demand more. If you want to repeal Obamacare or not extend ACA subsidies, present a solution that actually lowers costs for everyday Americans. Present any kind of solution, and let's have an actual debate about the merits of that solution. But that's not what this administration is looking to do. They are only interested in presenting temporary solutions rather than looking at the systemic problems. I'm also inspired today by the fact that there will be a 10% reduction in all flights because of the government shutdown. The flight reductions are set to begin on Friday, and who knows when they will end. And the idea that they would blame this reduction or the entire shutdown on the fact that Democrats are not willing to give up on health care is maddening. This is an indifference to people's lives. I think the stories of those who are visiting sick loved ones or going on long anticipated trips for college visits are important to remember for everyone. Sure, a 10% reduction is not a major deal where we cannot get out of our cities, but it isn't going to stop at 10%. Until there is an honest assessment of what the American people want and an authentic debate and discussion between Republicans and Democrats, this shutdown is not going to end. I told my family last Saturday that I think our Thanksgiving plans are going to be directly impacted. Our whole family is going to visit my youngest brother in Rochester, New York, and my family, coming from Denver, are the only ones that have to fly. I think it is entirely possible that we will either be delayed or canceled outright, because at that point, it will have been 2 months since the air traffic controllers will have gotten paid. It will have been 2 months since the TSA workers have been paid. And I cannot imagine working for that long without a paycheck. I have no idea how they're making ends meet as it is. And so just like we need to be able to demand more of our leaders for solutions that are systemic, we should be able to demand more of their ability to come together and have conversations, to being open to meeting on the House of Representatives floor, to being able to say, this is in the best interest of the American people. Because right now, it's all about a mythical win. But no one is winning right now. Not our travelers, not our leaders, and certainly not the American people. And lastly, I'm inspired in my defiance by the fact that Chuck Grassley and Jim Jordan are calling for investigations upon judges who question the Supreme Court. And not just any Supreme Court, but this extremely conservative Supreme Court. As if judges were the only ones who do not get to practice their own free speech in America. As if it is unethical to criticize decisions that are being made at the highest levels. These investigations are ways in which the right wing in this country is trying to undermine our ability to question, our ability to push back, and our ability to learn from precedent and history. This strikes at the heart of what it means to be an American. The principles of free thought and open debate are not just abstract ideas. They are the foundation upon which everything rests. And when we encourage investigations into those who would question the authority of the Supreme Court, we are headed toward totalitarianism. I'm not interested in a one-party system. I'm not interested in everyone having to check their thoughts and voices and values before they can proceed into public life. And I'm certainly not interested in judges having their voices curtailed. These people are representing an entirely separate and independent function within our government. They are not a part of the legislature. They are not a part of the executive. They are a co-equal branch of government, and they need to be able to stay that way. You should be able to disagree with the Supreme Court. You should be able to disagree with anyone. And as long as you are not advocating for political violence, you should be able to do so with impunity. If you've gotten this far in the video, I think you've probably found something you like or possibly hate about it. If that's the case, I wonder if you might give it a subscribe, a like, or leave a comment down below. But as always, I'll be here every weekday, inspired in my defiance, and I hope you will be too.